Hold up.
What's up YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Top Price. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go into it. We want to talk about the must-have cars from the Call of the Wild tag. Currently, let's see how we're doing in the challenge. I mean, I think most of you guys... Okay, here we go. So, most of you guys probably finished the Call of the Wild. I mean, the daily stuff at the moment. I must say, I do have a little bit of issues regarding the, I don't think I will not get any of the ancient fossils in order to unlock the next challenge. However, I have a little bit of issues. It's like, you see I'm hovering here. 47, man. What is that? Why is that? Currently I have this. I don't have the XES maxed out, which I still need to do. I need to max out the XE. Man. What is so slow today? I need to max out the XE and then I have a little bit of issues there. I don't know. I still feel like my deck is actually pretty solid. It should be able to get me that. So yeah, this is what I have here. I mean, I have a maxed out XJR. I got a maxed out XJS. I use the Peugeot 205 because it's good. It's good for 0 to 60 times. Then we got the XAS and we got the Peugeot 200. 8R2. This is what I'm using here. I'm still feeling like I should be able to get my 50. However, here, and this is an hilarious, really an hilarious, what do I want to say? Hilarious requirements, because I'm currently here 10 to 11. I'm fighting, and what do I have? It is ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. What can I use here for that? Like, I'm seriously... I barely fill out the RQ. They're giving us 420 RQ points, and I'm at 227. Well, I should not be surprised that I'm not really good, because I'm missing out all those bad boys here. But I still feel like 420 is a huge number. It's a huge number for that. However, well, let's see. I will try my best. So, let's have a look now regarding the... beautiful Call of the Wild. Okay, and we will obviously do the all cars one. Needless to say, legendaries are important. Many of those legendaries, however, are not really the best. Absolutely not. If you would compare them with any of the other legendaries, you would be like, eh. Like, I don't know, the Lamborghini Murcielago, I'm like, nope. Like, for this challenge, I will use it if I would ever get it. But I would not really invest in it, like the Murcielago LP650 or, I mean, any of those. They all are not really great. They really are not great regarding the numbers. So, however, if you get a legendary, keep it. So I'm not going to talk about the legendaries. You will need them probably in the last chapters of the challenge. So, what about the epics? Okay, so we have some really strong ones. We got the Dodge Viper SRT10, absolutely a keeper in that. And another epic which immediately jumps into my eye is the F-150 Raptor. I would love to have that. I think this is going to be a very important car. I'm lucky that I have the F-150 SVT Raptor, and I hope in some way the F-150 will make a good deal. Will play its game for that. So those are really important cars, because I'm thinking we definitely will get some off-road action going on there. Then regarding the other Vipers, the Viper GTR Concept, I would absolutely recommend you guys. And then looking at this is like, I mean, at the moment I would absolutely say like, okay, keep it and see how it is. If you get an epic, keep it, absolutely keep it. I used to have 2 of the Ford Mustang Boss. It was really a boss car, because it was one of the only cars I had in this direction which had medium ground clearance. But then, you know, they dropped it, and now it's low ground clearance, and now it's kind of useless in that way, unfortunately. Did it drop in RQ? I don't know, did it? Maybe, who knows. Then let's go into the ultra rare section. There it's pretty easy as well to see which ones are super, like, are really worth to keep. Absolutely the D2 Masagora. I'm happy I got a second one. I'm currently building it up. Then if you don't have that one, try the other Agora, or I would definitely still keep the 718 Cayman, which I'm currently working on. You see it by the stats, better than that one. Then Ford Mustang GT used to be with medium ground clearance as well, now not anymore. Nah. Besides this, I mean, if you look again on the off-road section, we have the Ram 1500 Rebel. If you have it, very good. It was actually awarded once at a different challenge. Then if you don't have it, go for the Ford Bronco Concept. If you get it, definitely keep 2 of them, maybe even 3, who knows. I'm lucky that I have the Ford, the F-150 SVT Raptor. But considering all the off-road action we have in this Call of the Wild tech, I'm curious to see like how the tracks are built later. Because if you look further here, Ford Bronco, we got another off-roader here. There we got another off-roader and another off-roader. And here we go. Another off-roader, another off-roader. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? There might be something. And then here, Ram Dodge. Then here we have another Ford Bronco. Like seriously, how many off-roaders do we have? Then we have here the Little Red Express truck, good for any drag races, beside, or maybe hill climb challenges if it's not wet dirt or something. Yeah, those are cars absolutely. I mean, all the off-roaders at the moment go from the highest, the best one you have, and then go a little bit lower and try to keep from each Form 1, work it a little bit. I wouldn't say that those cars will be important later. Like I have this car and then barely used it, or any of those. It's like the Ram Dodge first gen I did use now and then for any other challenges, but besides this, they're not really that interesting. So what else we got here? What else? Then we have the Volkswagen New Beetle. We'll go. This can be interesting. It has unfortunately low ground clearance, but it does have four-wheel drive. It is solid. It is solid. So considering that the lack of standard tires here a little bit, you might as well work on that. Then we have the Volkswagen Beetle. I'm going to keep it as well because of the standard tires. If you look on in the ultra rare section, no standard tires there at all. We got the off-roaders obviously for dirt and all surface, but if it's going to rain, you want to get out your four-wheel drives, and that's why Volkswagen New Beetle is going to be important. By the way, another off-roader here. Volkswagen Tiguan, totally forgot. Then a city streets car, which you should definitely keep if there will be city streets challenges. Ford Mustang GT convertible. I have 2 and I'm going to keep the second one. I'm not going to build it up at the moment. I want to see if I actually will need it. Then I can always build it up, because I doubted that I will need a second one in general. So then what else we got here? We got the Mitsubishi Cold Ready Out, which starts, I mean, it has 40 IQ, but it starts with 83 handling. That is solid. It comes as well with medium ground clearance. Could be a city streets car. So I'm gonna be like, keep one, and then you're gonna see if you're gonna use it afterwards. It's another question. Here we have now a car which I'm using regularly. It has the American Frontier tag. It has a concept tag, but Call of the Wild it got as well, luckily. So that is the Dodge Hornet. Top speed is not that great, but it goes up to 89 in handling. And medium ground clearance, I actually have 2 already maxed out. I'm excited. I hope we can use that. Very excited to use it. Then we have, if you talk about standard tires, there we go. We have it. Finally, it starts a little bit. We have the Suzuki Swift Sport. For standard tires, we do have the Fiat Panda Cross. We got the Fiat Panda 100. So here we go. If you got a few of those standard tires cars, if you don't have any, keep them. Especially the rare ones are actually pretty solid. They're pretty solid rides. Like the Suzuki Swift Sport or the Fiat Panda, I'm using them regularly on another base as well. Especially the Fiat Panda 4 Racing Puma comes with me with an 89 in handling. Not too bad. Here we go, another standardized Fiat Panda 4x4. And then we have 2 cars which are crucial above this challenge in general. Opel Manta 400 and the Opel Manta 400 Rally. Good, solid IQ saving cars, absolutely, with really good stats. I really like those cars. Then on the other side we have 2 cars where, I mean, this one comes with standard tires, the Roadrunner, and we have the Barracuda. Both of those cars, when I got them, I was super excited, immediately building them up, realizing I barely used them. There are too many in that direction. However, We don't know. Maybe we will use it. Another car we all will use, I used so many times, is Chevrolet Impala SS. It's just an AQ saver for a 1 mile drag, test bowl, anything like this. You can just drop it and you'd be like, okay, I might as well win this round, or if I will lose, I would lose just by a margin and I can actually do something else on the other tracks. Really cool. Then let's go further. Let's see anything where I would say, oh, wow, yeah, please. Aston Martin Signet. When I got it, I was really excited. I wanted to see if this one is maybe the next, you know, what's the name for it? I totally forgot it. Twisty, the Renault Twisty? Is it that one? You know which one I mean, right? So I actually thought, hey, maybe that could be it, but nah, it wasn't really. Fiat Panda 4x4, I'm excited to see. Maybe this could be an AQ saver for us later. And then that's it. The rest here I never used, I never really touched at all. I mean, I have the Volkswagen Beetle, I don't know why. Maybe this could be an AQ saver. I mean, 11 AQ, you might as well keep one of the 11, 12 AQ, because there are gonna be challenges where you need to go really low, for sure. There are so many challenges, so many ahead of us, so that could be it. Ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with Celeste? Do you think there are some cars where you feel like, oh, CMG, those are super important, those are going to be super important, I used them so many times? Then let me know down below in the comment section. I wish you a pleasant day. That was the Casual Mobile Gamer, and I'm out.